Hi guys, welcome back to Flora Fun and Food. My name is Lauren and today we are going to make French onion soup in the crock pot. Let's go. Alright, first step is to get our onions prepped. So I'm going to just use this entire bag of onions just because I like a lot of onions in my soup. So we're just going to take off the top and root end and slice them in half, peel them, and then we'll use the mandoline to slice them further. Okay, now it's time to use our mandoline to slice the rest of our onions. It just makes it so much easier. Okay, it is time to get our ingredients in our crock pot, and I'm going to use a liner just to help clean up, be a little bit easier. Alright, in go our onions. Now this looks like a lot, but they cook way down. Then we're going to sprinkle in about a tablespoon of salt. This will just help the onions cook down. I'm also going in with about a tablespoon of black pepper, a couple dashes of Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, and then we need 8 cups of water. Now I use water because I'm going to use bouillon here. This is better than bouillon beef flavor, and we need 1 teaspoon per 8 ounces of water. So I need 8 teaspoons, but I'm only going to do 4 just to start with because this stuff is pretty potent. So we're going to do about half the recommended, and then we can always add more later. Now if you don't have this, you can obviously just use beef stock or chicken stock. I like the beef with the onion. Alright, I'm going to mix this in just a little bit so it gets in the water. To our soup, we're also going to add 1 cup of dry white wine. This is totally optional, but I like the flavor it gives. And then 1 stick of unsalted butter, because we've already added salt. And now we'll just stick the lid on, and we're going to do our crock pot on low for 6 to 8 hours, or you can do high for 3 to 4 hours. Okay, I'm actually going to turn this to high just because it's not really cooking quickly. So I really like to get the onions nice and cooked. So these are still really raw looking after a couple of hours, so we're going to crank it up to high and just let it simmer until dinner. Okay, it has been on high for about 4 hours now. Oh my gosh, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. So I'm going to give the broth a quick taste test to see if we need to add more of that better than bouillon. So it definitely tastes watered down, so I'm going to add the other 4 teaspoons like we were supposed to at the beginning. This stuff is just so salty that I'm hesitant to add too much at the beginning because you can always go in later. Yeah, I kind of overfilled those, so that's probably about 4. So we'll give that a big stir. It'll kind of darken up a little bit, but this smells delicious. Now I was going to make my own French baguette bread, but my active dry yeast was dead. So I'm having my husband pick up a loaf on the way home so that we can do this up right. Now I do have still some bigger slices of onion that aren't translucent all the way through yet like I want them to be. So I'm going to leave this on high and just let it keep going until we're ready to eat. You could definitely turn it down to low or warm, but I like my onions almost like break apart in your mouth soft. Okay, this has been simmering away for quite a few hours. I did end up turning it down on low just because the onions looked ready, but this has gone all day long. As I dish this out, I'm going to get my broiler on high. That way we can melt some cheese on top as well. So I'm going to put the soup in an oven-safe ramekin, and then I'm going to slice up some slices of this French baguette here. We're going to put it right on top. Now typically you would top this with Gruyere. I thought about Gruyere, but turns out I bought Gouda, but it's going to be just as good. And the melted cheese is my favorite part, so we're going to put a nice big heaping pile of it. Alright, we're going to stick our ramekin on a cookie sheet and put it on the top rack with the broiler. And it doesn't need very long, just enough to kind of crisp up the cheese. Oh gosh. All right, pull it out once the cheese is melty, and I like a little bit of crispy burnt bits. And there we go, homemade crock-pot French onion soup. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and head over to my channel to subscribe for more content like this, and I hope to see you again very soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.